Right. Questions about the Zeniths then. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. So, what could their
The
plan
sole
be?
purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
Right.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough.
Ooh,
You're making my head spin.
they're getting quick with these spacecraft, aren't they? Yeah, it's pretty fast, that. Needless to say. Right, let's have a look.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
but instead we want to murder the crap out of them.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
We just need a lot of robots. Right.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind,
I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
I'm just imagining the writer for this section just like with a calculator next to them. So we've got to get the details right, guys, otherwise they're going to question the canon here. We've got to do it.
The
Which I
descendants I ran into
appreciate.
at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
Fair enough, if you want a collection of the greatest
Okay,
minds,
but,
you'd definitely
I mean,
get her in a Pokeball.
This clone. How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek, a subordinate? I don't think so.
Oh, when there's a gun to your head.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Okay, maybe we are going to
every
get
bit
Hephaestus in this game. Let's roll.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
Oh, that's where they
A
are.
ruin
then.
in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Well, probably there.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Trophy earned. Established the base.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia.
We're gonna
Varl
find
and Zoe are
Ether
waiting for me by
and
the
drag
west
them
exit.
back, kicking and screaming
I could head back east
in a
first.
jar.
Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
Also, there's a explore the base. Explore what? I think we've more or less explored the entire base, haven't we? Yeah. It's just giving us a quest mark to this area, so...
I think we must have traveled high up the mountain since entering the sacred cave. It's hard to say.
Can't tell if it's day or night in here either.
It's dead.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here.
Good plan.
Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
Did I give him a +1?
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else.
Right. Let's have a look. Oh god, look at all these
The world always
quests.
seems quieter when it snows.
Level 14. We have a lot of skill points to spend. Right. Now I mentioned about boosting these. Right. Medicinal berries provide more healing and heal faster. Yes. It's a bit boring, these choices, but they're necessary. We do get close to that shield though. So in 2, 4, 6, and we've already got 1, so in 5 we could unlock a powerful shield. That could be quite useful. Right. I'd be reluctant to rely on boosting, say for example, boosting melee attacks. They do not seem like the way to go for me. No. Absolutely not. Maybe get some of these combo moves, but yeah, the warrior bow could be quite good. Getting like the getting like that shotgun blast type thing with it. So that could be. So there could be a few things to get there maybe. Get some better resonator build up and that. Melee detonator, aerial slash jump off. So food for thought there. Yeah. I don't think there's that much more I need to be doing with maybe just crafting faster might not be bad. But a lot of these, like the trap limit at the bottom, would be good. But I do not much care about this. I'm not going to equip that Valor. Absolutely not. More ammo for the same amount of resources is pretty big. So I think probably a case of going for overshield and probably using that as my main Valor skill. And then probably just boosting up range damage at that point. And getting some more techniques. And then a few bits and bobs from a melee tree. I think I've got most of what I actually want from from the infiltrator tree, haven't I? Might for now try this, because if that actually lets me overheal and regen really fast, if it really is a super potion, it might be worth just holding on to that for now. If that can help me take some additional hits. So Aether is all the way back here. That might be something I want to do later. Definitely before then I want to go and get this tall neck. Yeah. So I'll probably get the tall neck and do that. There's plenty of activities as well back here that I'll want to be doing.
You! Let me take a look at you, stranger. You're the outlander who stood against Regala and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the Martians. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tanakh. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning. Ground made of metal? Might be a cauldron.
Right, let's see what we've got here. Shock bolt blaster. I don't think I've got a bolt blaster yet, have I? Frostbite warrior bow. Ooh. Nora Sentinel. Concentration, stamina regen. And it gives concentration +1. Stamina regen. Not the worst idea, either. What's mine currently at? Pathetic amounts of, pathetic amounts of damage resistance and things. I do get some potent medicine though, that's not bad. But both of those is probably as good. Both of those skills with growth going forwards and all, and access to a weave slot. That might be worth buying for now. A shock bolt blaster. That might be as good as using that warrior bow as like a close range weapon. Could be. And frostbite. Ah, but then we've got this. So we've got a frostbite warrior bow here if we need. Now it's acid. I've got acid on the hunter bow. That's frost, but I've not got anything equipped at the moment that deals frost, but I might get this because I've not got this weapon yet. It does come with standard ammo that I could use as like a replacement from the warrior bow. Mostly I just want to have a blue weapon on stock. We'll see how it is. I believe I've got some valuables as well to sell. So these apex versions of enemies drop valuables that are worth quite a bit, aren't they? Indeed they are. Right. Right. That's probably where I want to leave that for now. I probably want to get some Hold blast to powerful weapons that quickly fire bursts. Hold R2 to charge weapon for a concentrated, more accurate blast. Must be manually reloaded due to its size. Some evasive maneuvers are slower.
Stay alert, soldier.
It has been hours since I saved. So best do it quick. In fact, I haven't saved at all, I think, at the moment. Honestly? Yeah. Let's go.
The land out here is sick with blight too. But we'll be able to heal all of it. Once Gaia is strong enough to capture Hephaestus.
I'll be honest, it looks like a hellscape.
Hold on to this for later.
Looks like these are common here, but I want to stock up on while I'm going through the desert, eh? Now that
That's
is
not
definitely
settlement.
not where I
I'm
want
gonna have
to
to
go.
watch my step.
Is it friendly? It does not look friendly. I'll be honest, it looks hostile. No one's shooting at me. That's a good sign.
Stay here.
Not one more step. The Tenakth don't suffer outlanders in the Clanlands.
I was given rite of passage by Marshal Fashav. I'm not here to fight.
Hair like blood. This is the warrior who defeated Gruda, champion of the traitor Regala. Her life is not ours to take.
I
may
almost thought
enter,
she had
But
ears.
mind our ways. You will be watched.
I'll keep that in mind.
I don't need a chaplain telling me the battle's a fight.
The real battle is arguing with you.
Look, we don't get those hearts, we don't get water, then everyone dies. I'm going back to the pens. I'll gut those machines myself.
So machines did this?
An Easterner with a hair like blood. The Outlander from the embassy.
You killed Greta, Regala's champion. He was one of ours.
It's Aloy, and I'm not looking for any trouble.
Well, maybe I could use some trouble right about now.
Out there is a big herd my people harvest. We take the machines' hearts, send them to our capital. get paid with water. Gets harder every year. Killer machines keep showing up to defend the herd. Last one hit us right as we were penning up our prey. Nearly wiped us out. But our quarry is still in the pens, which means if I can get their hearts, we can trade for the water we need.
If you go out there alone, you'll probably wind up dead, Draka.
I'm not going alone, Chaplain. The great champion killer's coming with me.
How about you answer some questions first?
Right.
What can you tell me about this herd?
Been there for years. We harvest the parts we need from it. No more, no less. New machines always show up to replace our kills.
What about the killer machines you mentioned?
They guard the herd. The more we take out, the more arrive. First sawtooths, then ravagers. Now, a sand-blasted thunderjaw.
Uh-oh.
Hit us right as we were herding machines into our pens.
It's a thunderjaw.
Had to leave half my
Jesus
hunters behind
Christ.
to fend it off. Only survivors are the ones you see here.
You knew Regala's champion, Gruda.
He was one of ours. So was Regala. Desert Clan's pride and joy.
Why is she attacking her own people?
She feels betrayed. Regala was a legend among our clan, fearless and unrelenting. A marshal to Hikaru, chief of all Tenakth. His judgment made flesh.
What changed?
The Karja king asked for peace, and Hikaru agreed. Regala wanted payment in kind for the atrocities the Karja committed. A Tenakth empire that would push into the east. So she challenged Hikaru's decision. He had no choice but to face her in combat.
Hikaru won. She should have died by his hand then, but the chief let her live. For Tenakth, that kind of mercy is a bitter drink.
Now that she rides machines and murders marshals, we might not be able to ignore her camps in the desert for much longer.
No one in the Desert Clan's touching those camps. This is between Regala and Hikaru. If the chief's strong enough to lead, he'll prevail. If he doesn't, he'll make way for one who is.
That's a little harsh, isn't it?
So is the desert.
Right.
You mentioned the capital gives you water.
There's no giving. We pay tribute for it with machine parts. Hearts being the most valuable. Every other desert village has some resource to exchange. But the capital of Scalding Spear is the only one with a constant supply of water. Here in dry country, it's the same as holding everyone's lives in their hands.
It is the way of the desert. How we've always survived.
Yeah.
I heard him calling you chaplain. What does that mean?
It means I've survived our youth and outlived my brethren in many battles. As such, I counsel the Desert Clan. Those who reach my age are meant to share our wisdom with the young. Keep them on the true warrior's path when their stubbornness kicks up dust and clouds it.
Doesn't sound like you like this commander of yours.
Survival in the desert requires a more disciplined approach than that of other clans.
Means she really likes her rules and order.
But you don't.
I just don't like hers.
This is insubordination.
I must be dehydrated.
I'll help you harvest those pen machines if I can. Probably better if you don't do it on your own. Seems like your village needs you right now.
I like her.
An outlander after my own heart. We can leave now, or I can meet you at our outpost southeast of here.
Ooh.
I have something to take care of first. You go on ahead.
I'll wait at the outpost for as long as I can.
May the Ten protect you then. I'll await your return and report to the capital.
Yeah, you do that.
Right, get some better weapons. Kill a thunderjaw, as you do.
Outlander, I offer you an honor. Outlander, are you in need of supplies?
You would not believe how much I need in the way of supplies. Anchor rope caster. Oh. Shock ropes to inflict damage over time, create an area of residual damage. Can also launch purge water canister harpoons. Oh, piercing shredder gauntlet. Spikes now circulate. I want that.
You'll be back soon. I'm sure of it.
Too bad I can't really use that much now.
Bye now.
What else is there around here? Oh, there's machine strike available. If I felt so inclined. Right. How are we doing? Right, time-wise, we might have time to get there and maybe attempt the quest, but it's a Thunderjaw. In fact, easy way to find out. It's side quest. What have we got? First of a hunt, level 17. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that might be a bit much. I'll be honest. Might be a bit much. Might be a bit much right now. I think our focus is going to be going back and doing some... Did I kill something? Yeah, we stepped on something. Oh.
Stash this away for later.
Crimson blue. Is that what he wants to kill? Jesus Christ. It's not all of them, is it? It's gonna be all of them.
Champion killer. Well met.
Oh, and it's giving us loads of supplies.
Aloy, here to help me hunt down those machines, I hope?
Right.
Gotta brace myself against this wind.
Oh, you came. I'm touched.
You'll have to excuse the mess. Our soldiers use this place to prepare themselves before herding machines into the canyon and harvesting parts. Feel free to take any supplies you need. Our
Oh, I
praise
already
and
did.
I'm right behind you.
This way. The sooner we get those machine hearts, the faster we'll get the water we need. Can't believe an Outlander would lend us a hand when our own clan won't. Our so-called commander's always talking about how scarce water is in the desert. But do you really think anyone in Scalding Spear's dying of thirst? Or our own squad? Our clan should be led by someone who knows what it's like to fight tooth and nail to survive.
And I'm guessing that someone is you?
Make sure everyone gets all the water they need, no matter what village they're from.
Didn't Jataka say you guys had too little to go around to begin with?
I'm sure I'd be able to fix that somehow. There's always a way.
I'll help you harvest machine hearts if it'll get water for your people.
Oh, we will. That's the canyon we draw machines into. Then we block them in, and pick them off. Now, we'll have to climb over the barricade to get in. When we do, be ready to fight. I already lost good people in there.
Can't wait to see the champion
God,
killer
it's
in
gonna be
action.
like an arena then.
You go and I'll follow.
And this is when he leaves us there to die. Oh god, I can't do my mounting, can I? Ooh, that's gonna be bad. That could have helped me. So we have
Acid will eat right through that.
Ravager, which is weak versus acid and purge water. We also have Ravager. Too far away to tell. Too far away to tell. There's blaze drums around. A few rock traps. Fire fanghorns. This one. Oops.
That'll help with that.
Right. Oh, I can't make any more spears. What's got him agitated? Go on. Walk into the trap. Fighting the other guy. He is. The other guy got discovered.
Come on! Give us a fight worth it.
Jesus Christ. So he gave me away and got me killed. What a guy. What a guy. Come on, anytime. Jump. There we go.
Could use acid against it.
Oh look, it's come over this time. Strong versus electric.
Should do it. Don't want to use too much.
Hide somewhere. Orange shot. Okay. Gotcha. Why am I firing that? This. Oh wow, it's one shot. Literally one shot. Jesus.
From you later.
I have to kill 2 of those. Oh, if I manage this, it'll be an actual miracle. 3 levels above my level. Wait, does it have to be fire or something for that? Oh, explosives. Damn. Can't get enough for a silent strike, can I?
Give us a fight worth thinking.
This might be something to leave for later.
From you later.
I've got one last idea. Now, if that trap actually pulls off, rather than it failing miserably,
Ready.
we can kill this one. We absolutely can kill this. Assuming these rocks hit, that's one down.
Time for a scrap. Come on. Give us a fight, we're thinking.
Good news is he's just set himself on fire. And it's not letting me move. Come on, I'm stuck on the... It's trying to... Yeah, he didn't know where to climb today. This might be a job for... Base shot here. I don't like that kind of doors. Have some more bombs. He has just walked into that. No. Crap. Crap. Right, let's try that. Got one of them. Ah. Right.
Later.
The last ace up the sleeve, if I'm going to say, is maybe to use that surge ability with the potion. If that could get them damn rocks to hit to start with. Maybe position the traps underneath. Lob like a rock over there, get him to wander in. Might work, possibly. Then take the mega potion and just try to beat the rest up. If I can get it down to them lance horns, it's not too bad. Until then though, I think that's going to do it. So, for this episode, I think we're pretty much at the end. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.